Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Mr. Anthony Show. Damn it, let's go. What? Y'all already know what it is, baby. It's a pleasure to have y'all once again, man. It's truly a blessing to be here with you all. And you already know, before we get started, we always start and we end with the love for the people. Because it ain't about me. It's about y'all. And without y'all, there's no me. So please, continue to show the love and support that y'all have been doing. Also, don't forget, make sure you like, subscribe, turn on those notifications so that you know when the Mr. Anthony Show is dropping them episodes so you don't miss out. And if you do, it's all right, because you know where to find them, right here at home on the Mr. Anthony Show. So y'all already know this going to be a good one. I got 2 topics, 2 reactions to those topics. And we're going to jump right into it, man. No further delay. Let's get on the way. Here's topic number 1.
And women today, like the modern women, they want the aesthetics of what a man is, but they actually don't want a man because they don't want to be submissive. And I know that's a word thrown out there. Women get scared of that.
Explain what you mean by submissive for those unaware.
Submissive as in respect, being the peace, the calm, always, right? So if a lion is roaring, you have to learn how to quiet, you know? So it's just like women don't want to be submissive. Women don't want to be corrected. We're the only nation of women that say they don't need a man, and you have all these other nations, those women aren't saying that because they know the greatness and the importance of a man being around, not just financially, but for beyond that. It's beyond finances. It's for the structure. It's for the balance.
And that's by design. That's by design, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, we didn't ask for this. This is by design. So when you view what that young lady said, right? That sister said, and it was spot on, right? This is from the dawn of man and woman, Adam and Eve, right? It was just Adam. God said, you know what? You look a little lonely, brother. Let me get that rib out you. Let me get that rib about you. Let me create you a helpmeet. Wow. Look at this beautiful specimen I've presented to you. She's here to help you. Not serve you, but to help you. Stabilize the foundation of what's going to be y'all home. She's going to be here to make sure all of those things that you aren't designed to handle, that she's designed to handle, she's going to take care of that, sir. She's going to take things off of your plate and be your peace at the same time, sir. Here you go. Now, when we look at where we are now, as this young lady was saying, the modern woman nowadays don't adhere to this law or to this rule or to this mindset, if you will. And that has changed generation after generation after generation. Now, she made a point and said that this only applies to women in our country. If you look at these women in other cultures, they don't operate like this. They don't operate. They operate the traditional way. The traditional way. You know? And it's on us as human beings, male and female, those who, you know, have that setup, to make sure that we understand our roles not a man submitting to the woman. It's the woman submitting to the man. Period. That's by design. And that has shifted, man. I tell you, we got to figure that out. We got to figure that out. Because it's not doing us any good, and it's giving the kids mixed signals. It's making them think like, hold on, I thought I'm supposed to be the head of the household. And then the young lady's like, hold on, I'm not supposed to be doing what the man do, am I? You got to know how to take care of yourself, right? You got to know how to take care of yourself leading up to you getting, to the level of marriage and, all of that, right? So you got to know how to handle your business personally. But when you get someone who's supposed to be a help to you, they take things off of your plate, right? They relieve you of some pressure. And that's what a man's job is, to come into your life and relieve pressure, not add it. Not add the pressure, relieve pressure. Same thing for you all, ladies. You come into a man's life to relieve the pressure, not add to it. Relieve, not add. You know what I'm saying? So let's as a race of people, human beings, we might need to reevaluate the roles, do some research on how the traditional way of things were. Now, this ain't just all about the ladies having to make all of these adjustments and submit to this and submit to that and follow this, this man this way, even though they might want to go that way. You feel me? So this thing called submission, fellas, is not a given. This is earned. This is not a given. Just because we're men don't mean we earn or automatically get submission from a woman. Don't work like that. We got to earn that, man. We got to earn that right. We got to earn it. We got to show. We got to prove to them that we can lead them. We have to. If not, you're going to get the opposite. You won't get the peace that you're looking for. You may not get the help, that pressure relief that you're looking for. So let's step into the next clip. Because this one is going to tap on what I was just referring to in reference to earning that, because it's not a given. But let's jump into this clip and then we'll double back.
A woman who respects you will submit to you. She don't respect it, and respect is not connected to how much money you make or what your position or what your title. Respect is there something in you that is admirable?
That's good.
Yeah, there's something in you that makes me salute. Yeah. And if you're not making me salute, you're going to make me swear.
And who want that? That's that peace I was talking about, y'all. If you don't make me salute, you're going to make me swear. And he's speaking from the woman's perspective there, right? If you don't make me salute, which is kind of like his analogy of submission, you're going to make me swear. So I'm not going to be the submissive, kind pressure relief that you're looking for, sir. I'm probably going to be the opposite of that. So respect, as he said himself, right? Respect has to be earned. No one has to respect you, but if you earn their respect, then that's what you should get in return. Don't always happen, but that's what you should lead with respect in all cases, not even just this and submitting to your woman and or man submitting et cetera. Just not even this, just in general. We should always lead with respect. But if she respects you and you've proven that you can lead her in the right direction, then submission should come along with that. Now, ladies, this goes back to y'all now. This goes back to y'all, because if this man have shown you and have proven and have put in the work and he's checked the boxes. You know what I mean? He did his part. Y'all have to be willing to give up the role that you may have had to fill in before he came into your life. He's there to be a pressure relief. But y'all have to allow us to be the pressure relief. Got to allow that. But we need to earn it. But once we earn it, y'all have to let us do it. You got to let a man be a man. Just got to, you know what I mean? If you want your man to be manly, let him be a damn man. All right? Don't try to fill in his shoes. It's hard to do, especially for the single mothers out there who've been holding it down without a man for years, holding down their kids. Not even just single mothers, just single women in general who's just had to take care of them business. They've been out, they done got their careers popping, all of that. You know, you got your money right. Everything's good. You got your credit right. You got your own spot. You good. You good. You living. But we here to take that pressure, some of that pressure off of you. Then you join finances. That's a big pressure relief, right? Now, this thing shouldn't be transactional in reference to finances, but we already know you join the finances when you join with your person, when you join with that person. You know what I mean? That one. So that's a pressure relief. Some of the things that you've been holding on your chest that you needed somebody that you could really trust to talk about, that's what that person's there for. And they're not going to take those words and weaponize them and use them against you. They're not going to do that because they're the one. Yeah. The one ain't going to do that. They're not going to weaponize your words. They're going to encourage you. They're going to encourage you to move forward and do better things. They're going to listen to you when all you need is a ear. You feel me? They're going to know when your mood shifts and changes that something just ain't right. And they're going to tap in and, and holler at you and say, you all right? You good, baby? Everything all right? You seem a little off, a little different. You got to show the woman you love that you got her. If you do that, they'll submit. That's all you can do. But don't come into it thinking that I'm a damn man. Shit. Go make me a ham sandwich, woman. What is you talking about? You got to be respectful and you got to earn submission. That's just the way this thing rolls, baby. That's just how it rolls. I'm telling you. But it all comes back to respect. Respect should be at the forefront of every single interaction, period, in life. It will change any situation from being escalated to being de-escalated. Respect. You may not even hit escalation if people keep respect in the game. Doesn't always happen, man. Because some people just are just disrespectful and it's just in them to be disrespectful. Some people are so disrespectful, they don't even know they doing it no more. They just do it. They just do it. But to each his own. That's the energy they want to push into the universe. If they choose to push that negative energy into the universe, they have to be ready to reap that same energy in return. Got to figure that out on their own. But to ensure that everyone plays the correct role, then we need to make sure that respect, God and respect, are these things that we keep at the forefront. And then from that point, men, take care of our business. Take care of your business. We have to take care of our business. We got to make sure that we show that we finna lead our household in the right direction. Lead to success. Period. And stability. Women love stability, don't y'all? Tell me I'm lying, ladies. Stability is important, man. Ladies will submit. If they feel stable and protected, they will submit. Even those hard, stern ones out there. Y'all know who y'all is if you're listening. Even y'all. All of them are wired and created that way. Regardless of what the exterior shows, the interior knows how they're wired. And it's on us to bring that out of them, fellas. It's on us. At least those who don't necessarily operate this way. It's in them. It's just on us to show them that they can let that out and be free and relieve themselves of some of these hard, high level things that they weren't wired to do anyway. It's our job. We need to know our job and do our jobs the right way. We might get fired. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, this is one of those things that this discussion goes on everywhere, man. In all cultures, all races. You know, this is just a natural thing that should take place, but doesn't much anymore. You know, doesn't happen that much anymore. So, man, we got to get ourselves back in shape. And I ain't meaning physically. There's an attempt out here to emasculate men. It's a movement. So we as men, heterosexual men, need to make sure that we get out in shape. Okay? Shape up. Get it together. Salute. Put your head up. Look a man dead in the eye. Stern handshake. Let's get back to that hard shit. Let's get back to where we come from. The concrete foundation that we were built on. We got to do it. We all slip. We all slip sometimes. We ain't perfect, brothers. We all slip sometimes. Sometimes we don't conduct our role properly. That's where our submissive women come in and be like, hey, I love you. Kind of dropped the ball on that one, baby. Now what we gonna do? How can I help you? So when we go back at this, we successful. You know what I mean? That's how you know. That's how you know you got to go. They don't run. They don't run when it get thick. They bunker down, put them work boots on, baby. Let's go ahead and get to work. You feel me? Let's get to work. Seriously. But that's how this thing should go. So let's reevaluate the roles that's happening in our household and make sure everyone is in position. And if we're not in position, we need to reposition ourselves properly so that there's no confusion on who is supposed to do what. But I'm going to leave y'all with this. Men, fellas, we got to earn it. It's not a given because we're men. We need to earn it. Ladies, once he's shown it, own it. And play your role. And be that man's helper. Be his peace. He'll give you the stability, the protection that you're looking for. Give him what he needs. He gives you what you need. And man, oh man, we talking about harmony, baby. Man, I appreciate y'all tuning in to another episode of the Mr. Anthony Show. And before I go, hey, let me, you right there. If ain't nobody told you today that you are one of the most phenomenal individuals walking the planet Earth, you done heard it right here today. You continue to fight the good fight. You continue to do that self-work. Love on you. Make sure you right before you get out here trying to be with someone else. And if you already with that special someone, you get him a hug and tell him to tune into the Mr. Anthony Show next episode and sit down with you. Hey, I appreciate y'all tuning in, man. And until the next episode, y'all be blessed out there.